A high-ranking Metro Schools administrator is tonight suggesting major changes to a deal he helped broker with Belmont University.
This after News Channel 5 investigates raised questions about that land deal and how one particular youth baseball program would have benefited from it. Here's investigative reporter Jennifer Krause.
There's one thing I do want to start with.
Dr. Tony Majors has worked for Metro Schools for 27 years.
And you started as a teacher?
Mm-hmm. He's now one of the school district's highest-ranking administrators. And there's no question he wants kids to succeed.
I've helped to grow a program to get kids the opportunity to play baseball and softball.
For the last 3 years, Majors has also run an outside youth sports group called RBI for reviving baseball in inner cities. And we found he's actively recruited players using MNPS resources, like JT Moore's website.
RBI seeks to find opportunities for our kids to play anywhere we can.
And Majors says he saw a great opportunity for RBI when Belmont University announced it wanted to build a 22,000 square foot athletic facility at Metro's Rose Park. The plans called for batting cages, locker and training rooms, and offices for Belmont's coaches. Majors wrote at the time in an email to RBI coaches and board members, "I've been working with Belmont on this," telling them RBI would support the project and get a baseball skills camp and use of the new facility.
So they want certain things, and it seems that what the neighborhood wants is not as important.
But many in the surrounding Edge Hill community were opposed to Belmont building any more in Metro's Rose Park. The university had already developed 22 acres there, putting in 2 ball fields and a track, and neighbors vowed to fight the batting facility every step of the way. That's when Majors suggested Belmont build the facility on Metro Schools land, right next to the park behind Rose Park Middle School. Emails show Belmont liked the idea, especially because it would not require a drawn-out battle at Metro Council as the park plan would have. Belmont also wrote that by building on school property, the facility could exclusively be used by Metro school teams and RBI, and they wouldn't have to let the general public in.
It was a way of getting the kids access in that community. I never viewed it as any more than that.
But under the deal Majors hammered out as a Metro Schools administrator, the only youth baseball program in the city that would be able to use the facility was the one run by Majors.
But you don't see any sort of conflict here?
No, I really don't.
Emails show Majors worked closely with Belmont in crafting the agreement, which also called for office space for MNPS and RBI coaches in the batting facility and a $35,000 annual payment from Belmont, of which $20,000 would go to RBI.
That doesn't sound right to me.
When we asked Majors about that, he maintained we were wrong. But it's not only in emails between Majors and Belmont. It's right there in the official deal.
That's the agreement you've signed off on. But you're telling me you didn't know that the agreement said that RBI was getting $20,000?
To be honest with you, no, I didn't. I didn't.
Last summer, 2 community members sent a letter to Metro School Board member Amy Froeg questioning not only the land deal, but Majors' potential conflict of interest. Majors got wind of it and fired back, calling the conflict allegations a real insult, an attack on his professional ethics. He said he didn't want to jeopardize his career over the issue and announced that he would resign as RBI's director. But 6 months later, Majors admits he's still running the program.
If you consider that there's a conflict of interest there, that's your opinion. I don't feel that there is one.
And he has no qualms about how he uses his job at MNPS to help RBI, like having Metro Schools make significant repairs at 2 high schools last year when RBI's spring registration was about to start and the school's fields used by RBI could really use some maintenance work.
Yes. Yeah, are you saying, is there something wrong with that?
You see how it looks?
I do see how it looks in that case. It looks like I'm asking for the benefit for RBI, but RBI is serving MNPS kids, and at the high school level, most of the kids that play on RBI play for the high school where we're playing the games.
As far as the Belmont deal, after we pushed him on it,
take RBI out of it. Take RBI out of it.
He finally suggested removing his ball program from the agreement, but he clearly wasn't happy about it or having his loyalties challenged.
Are you angry now?
I take offense to even having to do this interview, even though I understand the perspective that you're coming from. The simple fact of the matter is my record speaks for itself. I've always been involved with coaching, and I've always been involved with trying to benefit kids.
Now, after Belmont started building, the university discovered the deal actually had to be approved by the Metro Council. So work on the project now is stopped until they get that. Late this afternoon, Belmont said in a statement they will be removing RBI's name from the agreement, and it will be up to MNPS to decide how it wants to spend the annual payment from Belmont, and that MNPS will get to decide who else gets to use the building. We'll keep you posted.